Hey everyone, welcome to Peasy Tutor. I'm Brandon, and it's time for our Crack-A-Pack number 2. That's right, we got 2 packs, Aether Revolt, crack them both. Still gonna read everything, sorry, I know, it takes a while, but hopefully get something good, give it away, let's do this. Alright, Crack-A-Pack, here we go. Chandra's Evolution, 3 and a red for sorcery, it deals 4 damage to target creature. Tap target land. That land doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Okay, so I might have been wrong about this card. It's very good. 4 man's a little expensive, as in very expensive, and sorcery really sucks. But 4 damage to something is a lot, and the tapping a land down actually comes in handy, especially if they're 3 colors. Tapping down their color they only have 1 of. I mean, it does a lot. So I really like this card. First pickable. Metallic Rebuke. 2 in a blue for an instant, has improvise. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 3. So if you improvise it at least once, it's a mana leak. It's not bad. Not gonna first pick it, and it's really hard just to play the counter game in draft. I mean, you can, but especially when it's they pay for it, because sometimes they can more often not pay for it. Audacious Infiltrator, 2 and a white for a creature, dwarf rogue. Can't be blocked by artifact creatures, and it's a 3/1. He's fine. Not gonna first pick him. If you're in a white deck, kind of aggressive, yeah, you'll take him. He crews vehicles very easily, and the fact that he can't be blocked by servos, I mean, doesn't come in play that much, but pretty good that he doesn't die to 1/1s. Ooh, Scrounging Bandar. 1 and a green for a 0/0. Well, that sounds horrible. It's a cat monkey. That sounds great. When it enters the battlefield, it gets 2 1/1 counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may move any number of 1/1 counters from him onto target creature. So, yeah, 2 for a 2/2, that's fine. And the fact that it can just spread the wealth there, just give other things 1/1 counters, so good. Really like this card. Pretty first pickable, actually. Oh, Daring Demolition, 2 black for sorcery. Destroy target creature or vehicle. I love this card. I mean, 4 mana, double black, still don't care. Just the fact that it gets rid of vehicles, I love it so much. And it just kills anything. Bastion Inventor, 5 and a blue for a creature. Vidalcan Artificer, improvise, has hexproof, and it's a 4/4. So at 6 mana, 4/4 hexproof, not great. 5 mana, it's okay. 4 mana, it's great. The fact that it has hexproof, Daring Demolition, Chandra's Revolution, do nothing to it. It's a 4/4, so it can take some hits. Like this card. Probably play 1, maybe 2 if you're heavy improvise. And it is kind of first pickable, actually. But in this pack, probably not going to happen. Mobile Garrison, 3 for a 3/4 vehicle. Whenever it attacks, untap another target artifact or creature you control, crew 2. Okay, so this card hasn't done anything crazy like I thought it might. 3 mana is a lot for a 3/4 vehicle, and the crew 2 is like, I don't know, I guess. The fact that it untap stuff is nice if you have like some way of shenanigans with that, sure, maybe, but you're not gonna first pick it, and a lot of times it's a vehicle that's gonna get cut. Lathnu Sellback, 4 and a red for a 5/4 lizard. That's it. Good curve topper in red. Comes down. He's really annoying to deal with, but you're not gonna first pick him. You'll just pick up later in the game because nobody really takes him. Iron Tread Crusher. 4 for a 6/6 vehicle, crew 3. This card is so annoying. You think it's not good because there's no evasion, but it's a beater. Right? Takes a lot. Takes a lot of beatings, gives a lot of them. So I'm not gonna first pick it, but look out for him. It's better than it looks. That's all I have to say. Negate, 1 and a blue for an instant. Counter target non-creature spell. I mean, you sideboard this in case they have like a lot of removal. That's about it. Gifted Aetherborn, black for a Aetherborn Vampire, Death Touch, Lifelink, 2/3, great card. Just comes down early, it gains you a ton of life, probably kills something, at least stops them from attacking. Late game, kills their creature or they're attacking with, gains you a little life. It's just so good. Love this card. Malfest Revolutionary. 1 green for a 3/3 with trample, and when it enters the battlefield or dies, for each counter on target permanent or player, give that permanent or player another counter of that kind. So if your creature has a 1/1 counter on it, it gets another. If you have an energy counter, you get another. You pick. Probably the 1/1 counter though. Really good card. Double green doesn't really mean black. It doesn't really matter. The 3/3 trample is great. It's so good. Pima Aether Seer, 3 and a green for a 3/2. Creature Elf Druid. When it enters the battlefield, you get an amount of energy equal to the greatest power among creatures you control, so at least 3, because it's a 3/2. Pay 3. Target creature blocks this turn if able. So, not a bad card. It's fine. If you're a heavy energy deck, it's pretty nice. Even if you're not, hey, it still gets at least 1 use out of it. Not going to first pick it though, but if it comes around, I'll definitely take this. And our rare is Release the Gremlins. XX red for sorcery. Destroy X target artifacts. Create X 2/2 red gremlin creature tokens. Okay, so basically, for 3 mana, it destroys an artifact and you get a 2/2 gremlin. That's really good. I mean, that's not bad. The fact that it only hits artifacts is kind of hurts. Oh man, it's so hard because a lot of times you're just going to get rid of something like a Servo or something. And that's fine. I mean, 3 mana, get rid of a Servo, you get a 2/2. When you're up on that, kind of sucks to waste on a card. But if you can get multiple things, it's really good. So, anything else? No. Okay, let's get rid of this, get rid of that. Once again, I feel like the commons just can't hang. He can't, obviously. Love him, but he's not going to hang. We have better removal with Daring. So, okay, I think it's between these 4. If you take Revolutionary, you're going to go counters. It's a fine card. Gifted Aetherborn is really nice. You're passing a black card, that's going to get taken. You take this, you're passing a black card, it's going to get taken. I think you take Release the Gremlins. And you don't plan on going heavy red. I mean, you can splash for this, which is nice. But the fact that it's a heavy artifact deck, or a set, and you're going to be destroying things and getting 2/2 Gremlins out of it, that's fine. It's great. I like it. So, do it. Next pack. Okay, ugh. Bastion Enforcer. 2 and a white for a 3/2. That's it. Torch Soldier, no. It's like Chandra's Evolution, just remember that. I like it. Good removal. Tapping the downland actually kind of matters. Shipwreck Mori. 3 and a blue for a 0/5. Creature Fish. When it enters the battlefield, you get 4 energy. Pay an energy, it gets +2, -2 until a turn. So, I mean, what? The most it can become is a 4/1? Ugh. Do not like this card. If you're heavy energy, maybe you run it, but I'd rather have the crab from Kaladesh. So, Night Market Aeronaut, 3 and a black for a 2/2. It's flying, and its revolt trigger is it gets a 1/1 counter on it. So 4 mana for a 2/2 flyer, that's not good. 4 mana for a 3/3 flyer, that's fine. You're not gonna first pick this. If you need a flyer or just low on creatures, yeah, you'll probably run it now. Somewhat black deck. Aether Herder, 3 and a green for a 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. Whenever it attacks, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 1/1 Servo. 4 mana for a 3/3. It's a hill giant. You get some energy, so okay, a little upside there. And it can make a 1/1 later if it attacks. So that, once again, it's a fine card. It's not the worst in this cycle, but it's probably the second worst. Yeah, probably. The white one's the worst. I mean, I'm not happy about first picking it, so I'm not going to. And I might even cut it in my deck just because it's a hill giant. Silkweaver Elite, 2 and a green for a 2/2. Elf Archer Reach, and roll triggers, you draw a card. So 3 mana for a 2/2 Reach is not good. It's going to just die, basically. Probably chump block, sadly. And drawing the card is nice, but I don't know if it's worth it for the creature. So probably not going to ever run this. Maybe if I'm alone creatures. And I can definitely do Revolt, but even then, not going to first pick it. Implement of Malice. 2 for a artifact. Pay a black, sacrifice it. Target player discards a card. Activate it only as a sorcery. That's horrible. And whenever it leaves the battlefield, you draw a card. So, no, don't like this at all. Not gonna first pick it. Probably never gonna run it. Aegis Automaton, 2 for a 0/3. So the blocker. If you have a heavy aggro deck, yeah, maybe you'll run this. Against a heavy aggro deck, I mean. It's a construct and pay 4 and a white. Return another target creature you control to owner's hand. Ugh, so much mana to dump into something that doesn't do too much, so I don't like it very much. Countless Gears Renegade, 1 and a white for a 2/2. Dwarf Artificer has Revolt, and its Revolt is you get a 1/1 Servo. So 2 mana for a 2/2. Yeah, you'll play that. And the fact you can sometimes get a 1/1 servo, that's nice. Don't know if I'd first pick it, but if I'm already going white, I'm definitely taking these. I like these guys a lot. So, but we'll put it over here because so far it's the best out of most of this pack. Implement of Combustion. Ugh. 1 for an artifact. Pay a red, sacrifice it, deals 1 damage to target player only, not even a creature. And whenever it leaves the battlefield, you draw a card. Wow, that's horrible. I mean, I guess if you're trying to go like heavy improvise, you need some early stuff, sure. But the 1 damage to a player and that's it? That's so bad. There we go. Uncommons. Aeronaut Admiral. 3 and a white for a 3/1 flyer. Okay, sure, I guess. And vehicles you control have flying, so not bad. If you take him, then you go get some vehicles. They all have flying. Most of them have flying already, but the ones that don't, you give them flying. That's pretty good. So yeah, I could first pick him. And 3/1 flyer for 4. That's fine. Siege Modification. 1 red. Enchantment Aura. Enchant creature or vehicle. And if it's a creature, or if it's you enchant a vehicle, it becomes a creature. And the enchanted creature gets +3/+0 and has first strike. I like this card. Not gonna first pick it. If it comes around and I already have like a vehicle or two, yeah, I'll pick it up. I'll play it because it's just, it makes so many things a threat. Just the +3/+0 and then first strike. They can't chump block. I mean, they can, but most things are gonna die. And get on a vehicle, oh, so good. I'm gonna first pick it though. Winkin Raiders. 4 blue. Human Artificer. It's a 4/3, has improvise and flying. So 6 mana for a 4/3 flyer. I mean, it's good. I'll take it. It's not great. 5 mana for that? That's really good. 4 mana, holy crap. Like, just doing improvise twice with this thing. So good. Definitely would first pick this card. And our rare is, oh, jeez. Herald of Anguish. 5 black. Demon. It's a 5/5, so 7 mana for 5/5. Better off flying, yes it does. Anything else? Oh yeah, it has improvise. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent discards a card. Jeez. And pay 1 and a black, sacrifice an artifact, target creature gets -2/-2 on turn. Holy crap, is there anything this doesn't do? Jeez, yeah, first pick this, definitely. I mean, it's 7 mana for a 5/5 flyer, that's expensive, but it has all these things, that's pretty good. The fact you can make it 6 or even 5, oh, this card's so broke. Okay. And that's it. Got a Gremlin token. I mean, obviously it's the Herald. That's amazing. If that wasn't there, you would take the Winkin. Just because more flying, 4/3, get down to 4 or 5, so good. All right, so pretty easy picks. Got a Mythic, that's freaking awesome. So if you want to win all that, plus the 2 packs from before, donate patreon.com/boostertutor, $2. Get entered to a drawing, can win it all. Still 2 more packs to go, so maybe something even better than those. If you want to follow me on Twitter, booster_tutor, and see you next draft.